while they're allowing themselves to be dead slaves to the kings.
Ouais. Hey, buddy. Hey, Andrew. So, what you're watching right now, Andrew, was developed by IBM in the early 80s. And this is called a Mandelbrot pattern. There's a lot of mathematicians that computer generate this formula for you, but essentially, this is light in motion, light information in motion, which is the source of everything. Light information in motion. Quantum physics, Andrew. It's beyond us gingers, right? We don't understand anything. Isn't this fucking cool? Huh? This is what you see when you're tripping on fucking mushrooms. This is what you see. This is dilation of consciousness on mushrooms. Holy shit. This is literally what you fucking see when you're tripping on mushrooms. Fucking wild. Not too bad out right now. You imagine if we forced the whole world to watch this shit all at once, you know? Time out, smoke a joint, here's the eighth of mushrooms, just watch this. I really think Hillary Clinton was on something when she said parents need re-education. She wasn't lying. Definitely wasn't lying, huh? These communists need re-education. Who better to do it than a redneck? You know, dumb hillbillies. Because we don't know anything. We're too stupid to figure anything out for ourselves. Yeah, that's the stage.
Isn't that funny shit? Cognitive dissonance.
Right? You can't deny the geometry. You can't deny the patterns that you're seeing. They're based on symmetry. And silence only gives me permission to operate in a unilateral fashion, any direction I wish. Doesn't mean stop. It's amazing, right? Silence doesn't mean no. Silence means continue to grow. Keep going. Keep doing it. Don't stop. Don't stop now. If you stop now, it would be for nothing. Silence is for nothing. What does silence do? Silence is not a defense of anything. How are you going to defend yourself silently? With a ball and gag in your mouth, how are you going to defend yourself? You can't make any noise, then you're defenseless. See, and then we have to tear these people down, Andrew. We have to break them. Just like in the military, you go in the military, first thing that happens is you break the person so you can control them. But we're not here for control. We actually realize that control is illusionary. Trying to control people is the same as trying to control water or information. It's ridiculous. Sooner or later, it's going to break you. And that's why I started laughing my ass off, because water eventually gets through everything, gets through every crack, gets through every hole, and eventually breaks down and dissolves those blockades that are standing in its fucking way. Look at all the silent fucking whores. That's what they are to me. Prostitutes, hookers. They can't speak. They already sold themselves short. What does a silent thumb do for my fucking 5 children? Doesn't feed them. Does nothing for them. Silent approval? The fuck does that do? It's just like when I went to the grocery store wearing a bathrobe, right? People thought it was ridiculous to go to the fucking store in a bathrobe and pajamas, my smoking slippers. I didn't give a fuck what people thought or felt. Didn't really matter, did it? If I'm happy wearing pajamas and bat slippers to the grocery store, then what the fuck difference does it make to anyone else? Because I'm goddamn happy wearing my bathrobe and my pajamas. And they don't like it. I don't give a fuck. And I don't know why I got to convince people of this, Andrew. I told my brother Alan earlier today, I said, I don't have to convince you of anything. You're already convinced. You think you know everything. I don't have to convince you of a fucking thing. You already did that for yourself. And then he blocked me. Isn't that amazing? And I'm not selling this shit to you because I'm not a politician. My brother Andrew knows. My brother Andrew's followed me 10 goddamn years. Been with me as a friend, as a brother, 10 years. I don't steer people wrong. They've been steered wrong their whole fucking lives. And they can't figure out why I'm angry, Andrew. Isn't that amazing?
He's cute. Talk to his dog.
We've been streaming for an hour and 11 minutes. And Andrew's the only one that said anything. And I invited a lot of people. A lot. To stand witness to the fool emotion. The idiot. The dumb nigger. And they never have a response for the idiot or the dumb nigger. The stupid fool. Self-deprecation is key to getting through to these people. If I don't give a fuck what you think of me, then it has no bearing on my reality. And people are mostly led by their emotions, not logic. They're not mathematically inclined. They're mathematically inept. They don't comprehend math. Like English, they don't comprehend it. And they think I'm fucking stupid. And I keep telling them the most profitable thing is to let them think I'm fucking stupid. And then I say something smart that they don't have a response to, and I do it in public. I don't do it in private. Then the public officials never have a response for the things I said in public as a private citizen. And I've already confused 96% of the population for free. I should say it more abstractly. I've already confused 96% of the English-speaking world. It's not just a national thing. It's international. It's global. Not a local phenomenon. Not a locals think I'm batshit crazy. I'm not a national phenomenon either. They think I'm a conspiracy theorist and a wackadoodle. No, it's the international community that finds my labors most interesting. Seeing how the world was subjugated by English language already. And English is dog Latin. It's the language of dog. The soldiers wear dog tags, so they politically identify as dogs because of their chainmail. And police officers are law dogs. And I'm straight dogging you. It's a dog-eat-dog world. And God backwards in the mirror happens to be dog. Is God, dog, your best friend? Dog God? What about dogma? Dogma, I am God. Read it forward, read it backwards. It's the same. You read it from the right to the left or the left to the right. You can't get it twisted. It spells out the fucking same. Really tired of smart people. They think they know everything. They can't be told a fucking thing. They don't listen either. They just react. Pretty pictures and frequency. So I'm here causing you to see pretty pictures and an unusual frequency. Can't really say it to you because it would violate Gnosticism. It would violate mysticism. I'm here to confuse you. I'm not here to kiss your ass. That's what professionals do. I'm an amateur. I'm here to spin you. Spin. You already got cat, you already got squared, you already got compassed in a ritual. Did you graduate from high school? You already got capped. You already got compassed. You already got scared in a Freemason's ritual. And I'm laughing my ass off because I'm a descendant of Freemasons and Knights Templars. And you fucking silent whores, you don't impress me. You deviant motherfuckers are devils. You think you're good people because you're silent and you're fucking obedient? My son, Draco, fucking innocent. I don't need to sell that point. It's goddamn common sense. It's fucking common sense that a newborn is fucking innocent of any sin except for being born out of it without the church's permission or the state's. And that's what disturbs community and country most. I produced an heir without your fucking consent. And your silent thumbs don't feed my 5 children or my 3 grandchildren. I got more children than the professionals. Whoa! And they want to tell me about child rearing? And most of these professionals, homosexuals, transgenders, gonna tell me about what? Sucking dick? Wearing a dress? Conforming to communistic policy? What the fuck are you gonna tell me about that I don't already know for myself? Ignorance is a fucking choice, and most people prefer it. The majority hate smart asses, which is why you got dumb niggers in office. You vote for dumb niggers. You approve of silent cocksuckers. You approve of child rapists and pedophile motherfuckers. You approve of them. You vote for them. Isn't that amazing, Andrew? And you wonder why I get censored so much? Got a no filter. Filter's broken. I don't filter anything. I don't sugarcoat poop. So, because of my unwillingness to sugarcoat poop, people don't really like my opinion pieces or my rhetoric. They think my language is too harsh. I don't think it's harsh enough. I'm looking for more derogatory terms to offend people with, so I can really shake them like a goddamn paint can. Because that's the only thing that's going to benefit my children, is if I offend the majority into a state of submission and fucking silence. When I'm done, they won't have anything to say. They won't know what to think. They won't think a fucking thing. Huh? When I'm done, they'll be scattered. And scatterbrained motherfuckers, addle-brained. No brains at all. They won't have a response. They'll neither affirm or deny anything. Like UFO or Bigfoot sightings. Hey, look, it's a leprechaun getting fucked in the ass by Bigfoot. Believe it? Shit, you'd have to see it before you believe it. I said to 10 people before I went public that Vanderbilt and vector equilibrium is the same goddamn math. Does anybody fucking object? Nope. They don't have an objection. We're in court right now holding a session. This is a fucking hearing. I'm goddamn having a military tribunal. Trying to bull. What? See? They won't say nothing when they're supposed to be held personally responsible for their mouth and their actions. Try to bull. I'm the bull to try. Try me! Fucking wild, isn't it? I won. So he said, what fucked you in? Goddamn peace of mind. These motherfuckers don't bother me for nothing. Nothing. How many gonna shout this stream? How many gonna be a part of this conversation? Participation is most likely not likely. Dissipation most likely will occur. That's science. You're invited to participate, but I expect dissipation. That means you're going to disappear as soon as you come into the room. See how tired of people I am? Andrew's good people. Andrew's very good people. I'm glad you know Andrew. Like Eric, good people. What makes people good? In my mind, it's just simply doing as you say you're going to do. And if you can't, you will rectify the situation without me having to fucking chase you. That's what makes people good. They will rectify themselves as soon as they find a fucking error or flaw in what they said or fucking did. They will admit fault. And then they will grow. But for most, they can't grow. Because they don't want to admit fault in themselves. Not fault in me, fault in themselves.
The most powerful thing you can do is pray it forward. Pretend you're dumb and say smart things to smart people who proclaim themselves to be intelligent. Say something smart in front of a fucking crowd of smart people and watch as they're dumbfounded by it. It's the most entertaining thing you can do as a fool. Play dumb. And then say something smart and watch the reactions from the crowd. There isn't one. Isn't that amazing? Everybody says they're good or intelligent, but when you're really forced to fucking issue, you find out. Oh, you find out. Critical race theory is $650 per hour. At the taxpayer's expense, right? $650 an hour per head. This stream is over an hour long already. That means every person that sees it automatically owes me that much money. Every one of you. Isn't that wild? I'm a rich nigger. You just didn't know it yet. I provided a service. Through my service, I dismantled critical race theory. Race being a critical theory. Nothing fucking factual about the education system. Nothing. In fact, everything about the education system has you adverse to reality. And telling the truth makes you a criminal. Reading scripture makes you a good old boy. You don't see any scripture in this room. Nope. I read every book you can think. And about 20 years ago, I decided that people were interesting books to be read that were never published or advertised. It's amazing what happens when you start reading people. Whoa, fuck. You know, in 2012, I got a trophy for mental manipulation. Can you believe that? Do I have to sell it to you? You can actually Google it. By 2018, I was given 3 FCC violations for scaring the shit out of people when I called them on the telephone. Because they owed me money. Can you believe it? Do I have to convince you of a fucking thing? I told Alan Roll, I said, I don't need to convince you of anything. You've convinced yourself of everything. And I told you to believe nothing. The last person you're going to believe is me. Holy fuck. The last person you're going to believe is me. Whoa.
as a scientific fact. Ain't that a motherfucker? They think I do this out of popularity. Truth's not popular. Popular people are not truthful. Ooh! Nobody say anything. That makes you predictable. And I said for a while now, the problem with people. Oh shit. How long I said this? 20 years? You fuckers are predictable. And if you're predictable, goddamn, you know what you are? Programmable masses. Holy fuck. Ain't that some shit? Nothing more terrifying than finding out the fool was right the whole time. Huh? That motherfucker. Oh, that motherfucker. Oh. Oh, that motherfucker! Oh, we're target practice! Target practice! Knock him down! Stand him up! Knock him down! Target practice! Oh! Even shit-faced Trump doesn't do any mask laws. Holy You can't handle me drunk or sober. Thanks for the live experiment, right? You think I was bad sober? Holy fuck, you can't deal with me shit faced either. Damn! Like, fuck! Isn't that funny to find out? They don't have a comprehensive explanation for anything that comes out of my fucking mouth as a scientific fact. BAM! I'm getting pissed about it. I don't know about you. But man, these days it looks like the fool is the executioner. Holy shit balls! They'll neither affirm or deny the words coming out of my mouth, like a UFO or a Bigfoot sighting. You'd have to see it to fucking believe it. Boom! And you know, when a gun is fired, only 1 out of 100 actually asks, who pulled the trigger? Who did it? Isn't that amazing? Fucking mind-boggling, isn't it? And only 1 out of 100 is actually going to like what I say right now. It's fucking mind-boggling. Because most people can't think for themselves and comprehend the words coming out of my mouth. They gotta feel some kind of way. They're led by their emotions into bad decisions. Isn't that fair to say? But that was some kind of ego-based statement, wasn't it? I actually don't have an ego, and my lack of ego scares the shit out of people with ego. That's psychology for you. So we're almost at the 2-hour mark. And that means every person that watches this stream owes me $1,300. I'm waiting for reimbursement for my fucking time. Huh? What? Hello? Getting through to any one of you? Or did I lose all of you? Fucking wild shit, huh? How's your equilibrium? Which way you gonna pole vault because the words coming out of my fucking mouth? Positive? Negative? Red? Or blue? Holy fuck. There's over 70 million homeschooled individuals in America. I'm one of them. Isn't that amazing? Parents, you should educate your young yourselves. Isn't that a wild thing for someone to say? Trust who? Trust the news? Trust your neighbors? Trust television? Trust me? No, don't trust me. Fuck, that's the worst thing you can do. Don't believe anything I'm saying. None of it. Believe none of it. Challenge all of it. Holy shit. Fuck. You're a baby! Adversaries, motherfucker! Competitors! Hi, Anna. We're listening to a combination of the laws of power, and we're viewing Mandelbots. Nothing on the screen. That's amazing. Remember, I'm supposed to be stupid. I've told people for 25 years nothing is stationary. Take stationary out of the equation, they don't have a response. Take everything off stationary and put it into projected model formations, 3D models, things they can tangibly hold in their fucking hands. This is my 9th YouTube channel. I have a 9th grade education. I have 30 years of experience and 43 years of observations. My observations trump the smart people in the room. You ever notice that? The fool trumps everyone. There's no talking back to the fool. Fool becomes the executioner, the angel of death. What a position. A lot of responsibility there, huh? Americans are mostly in death cults and they don't even know it. I'd be in the angel of death. Death to doctrine, dogma, ego, profit margins, death to so many things. Most people are afraid of death. I've already died 3 times. Like Hermes Trismegistus, I've died 3 times and I'm still here. Vexes most people. I no longer speak for myself, I speak for an entire fucking race. A clan that forgot they were a fucking clan. And we're having a tribunal. By definition, this is a tribunal. And I'm trying the bull. Try me. You don't have anything to say to me. Isn't that amazing? We're having a military tribunal right now. Trying by the laws of sea. I saw it. Caused you to see it. And you didn't have a fucking response for it. So I guess I'm right. And you're fucking wrong. Goddamn dead wrong. And don't worry about it, because death is more profitable than life. I think that's something that most Christians can come to realize. Thanks to leadership and the morality of society, we value death more than life. You can't actually put a price tag on anything I said. I was using critical race theory as an example, as a cost to the taxpayer. Imagine if every person owed me fucking $650 an hour for every hour I silenced them. We're over the 2-hour marker now. That means $1,300 per head. I'm a headhunter and a recruiter at the same time. I destroy people's worlds for personal entertainment. And if you want to financially contribute to my chaos, you're more than welcome to. But you're going to have to fight to do it. Because I didn't make it easy for you. There is no easy way out. To get out, you got to go through me. You ain't getting out of here without going through me. The eye of the fucking needle. Ain't it great? I keep telling you I'm Jesus and no one believes me. I'm Marty McFly, Eminem. I'm the ugly motherfucker rearing his head and making loud goddamn noises that no one likes. And when I gain an inch, I don't lose that inch. They moved off that square. It's my square now. And they lose territory, it becomes mine. And once I gain it, I don't lose it. I'm tribal. I'm territorial. And when I told you that I created a chokehold on the English language, you think that was an exaggeration? Put a chokehold on these smart people. Their throat chakras are choked out. They ain't speaking. I told you this was witchcraft. I told you this was black magic. They have a hard time believing that, don't they? They don't believe in magic. They don't believe in the way of the magi or the mystic. Ah, it's conspiratorial. Two hours and 10 minutes without a negative response. No dissonance. Silence is consensual. Silence is avoiding the issue. And see, that's where it started getting funny for me personally. I can't take credit for the visuals, but I want you to understand that equilibrium mathematics is no different than Mandelbrot. Reality is fractal at its core, and solid squares can't handle that shit, including my father. You know, I think the only thing left for me is to eat his heart. So I can take his estate, according to Greek mythology. There ain't really much else left for me. What do you think about that? Children always getting blamed for their parents' crimes causes the children to grow up and burn the village to the ground. They don't give a fuck about their father's opinions, feelings, or concerns. Ain't that amazing? And everything is contingent on control. And control is illusionary. They thought they had control. I trolled the fuck out of them. They thought they were going to dictate terms to my emotions. That's what they thought. I dictated terms to their emotions. They thought they were going to control my reality. My vocabulary dictated terms to their emotions. They're led by their emotions in reality. So who's really controlling what here? See what I'm throwing down? And they never see me coming. It's part of my religion. I don't want them to see me coming. Then they'd be prepared. I don't want them prepared. Silence is a sign that they're defenseless. They don't have a fucking defense. I stripped them of all their fucking defenses and left them defenseless. Like Will Wabbits. They don't have an argument. They don't have any dissidence. No resistance. Not capable. And they can only see 3% of the visible light spectrum. And they can only believe what they can see. And monsters fight in the dark. Fools fight blindfolded. Isn't that interesting? Professionals make decisions a basis of 3% of visible spectrum of light. And they decide polarity a basis of that 3% of light they can see. What about the other 97% of light that you can't see? Like me, coming at you like a fucking freight train. And I ain't slowing down. And I don't give a fuck what happens to you. If you stand in my way, I'm gonna bolo you. Run you right the fuck over. And I don't care about the mess I made. You're gonna have to clean it up. Your fault. The fool can never be blamed. Isn't that amazing? The fool is more protected than child rapists and kitty fuckers. Are you protecting the fool from society, or is society protecting itself from the fool? Saying nothing says everything. I'll continue operating with or without your approval. Isn't that amazing? For the Roman citizens, thumbs up is life. You give me life with your thumb up. Thumb down is death. They don't give me death, they give me life. Through their silent fucking approval. I don't need their approval. I'll steal it from them. See that? They never see it coming. As a matter of science. The whole their whole existence is contingent upon somebody else's vocabulary, mainly the public educator or public official or the pimp, the politician, the prostitute, the corporate hooker, whoever's running their mouth for $1. Prostitutes are everywhere, you know? People are always selling themselves short, tricking themselves out, renting their asses out by the hour. Always settling for less. It's amazing. But I don't know what I'm talking about. There's no wisdom to be found here. This is a stupid fuck. Dumb nigger. And if I control your emotions, then I control your reality. That's stupid. That's stupid as fuck right there. And a man that pisses you off, well, that guy's your fucking owner. Your master. But that's a conspiracy. See, they turned reality into a conspiracy. Isn't that amazing? Truth became a fucking conspiracy due to our morals, ethics, and principles of good Christian people. Truth became a conspiracy. Isn't that a wild thing? And silence is a sign of good people. They don't see how silence can make you evil. They do not see anything. They only see what the Magi wants them to see. They only see what the politician wants them to see. They only see what the public educator wants them to see. You're personally responsible for what you choose to see and not see. Whoa. Then it becomes an epic moral battle of consciousness within yourself. Do you speak anything because of what you see, or do you keep your mouth shut because of what you see? And you're either going to say something or you're going to say nothing. And I said something that will level most houses to the fucking ground. And they can't speak to save their own fucking neck. Did I stutter? We're over the 2-hour marker, pushing towards $2,000 per person that listens to this one stream. Isn't that amazing? That's how much money a person owes me for listening in. They're too broke to pay $1, let alone the $2,000 that they actually owe. 2 hours of my fucking time per head. And I shared this in 50 countries. The balls on me, huh? Big balls. They refuse to believe what they hear. And there are 3 classes of people: those who see when shown, and those who are not sees. Period. So, because of my comprehension of the three laws there, those who see, those who not see, and those who see when shown, three laws I see, and I know I'm made to see. Farthest left is Nazis. I know what class citizen I am. I see. And I caused you to fucking see. That's two classes. And the silent majority are fucking Nazis. There's the third class. And you thought you beat the Nazis in the fucking World War II? Nope. You're one of them. Because you refuse not to see. So, again, three classes of citizens. Those that see. Those that see when shown. And those that refuse to see. Three classes. But then I realized speech patterns, right? Like Shakespeare. Speak, dog, or don't speak, dog. What you gonna do? Two classes. Very divisive. You're either gonna say something or you're gonna say absolutely nothing. Whoa. Submissive dogs. They heard a gunshot and it caused to cower. Who pulled the trigger? Somebody else did. As a society, we can't actually have a conversation about morals and ethics and what drives hyperinflation and how to pay off debt, things of this nature. We're more interested in sucking cock, deep throating dick. We give trophies for homosexual behavior and condemn heterosexuals into obscurity. They're not actually allowed to speak publicly. Their feelings and concerns just don't fucking matter. And I'm wondering who's paying the tax bill? The heterosexuals or the homosexuals? The immigrants or the people who've been here forever? Who's paying for dinner? Not me. You are. Your dinner. Here to be food. See how that works? Silence makes you a food source. Scary, huh? I have a knack for breaking people. Isn't that amazing? They don't like truth. They prefer lies. It's amazing. The codex to reality is in my pocket. And I don't really want to share it with anyone. There's no money in it. Isn't that terrifying? Truth is lie, lie is truth. You believe liars and root for them. It's amazing. And I cracked the codex. And I shared it with you. Amazing. And all you gave me was a finger or a thumb. See, we don't actually reward truth or good behavior in society, and those that rebel, we condemn them to die. And I'm not going to die for a cause that I just don't believe in. And I don't believe you. You haven't given me any reason to believe any one of you. None of you. That's my logic at work. They're going to sit silent. They're not trustworthy. They're going to ignore the issues. They make themselves the issue. I don't have a problem. You're my problem. Your silence is my fucking problem. And I ain't hearing that.